What's happening, everybody? Good morning from... where the hell are we? Helena, Montana. Just getting back on the road. Stayed in a hotel last night. A really freaking nice one. Delta Hotel. Woo! Freaking awesome. Today we are rocking out to Missoula and going to Walmart and getting a sleeping bag and getting a fishing rod, and then we're going to a place called the Rock Cave or Rock Creek area up there where there's a bunch of dispersed camping, and I think we're going to hang out there for a couple days in the middle of nowhere. At least that's the goal. I want to thank you all for stopping by. If this is your first time here, I'm Brian. This is Vintage Van Life. You can usually find me in a 1977 Dodge B200 Maxi van that I like to call the War Wagon. But right now I am on my way to Alaska with some friends, and I am driving a 2024 Toyota 4Runner and living in it. So I still haven't done a tour on this, but subscribe now so that when I do a tour on it, and maybe the Sprinter van too, you can see them. But we are about, 2,000 miles into our trip. I think we got about 3,000 more to go. But next stop is going to be Missoula, Montana. You trying to get a hold of me?
Yes, Morticia has her patient and she's leaving the building.
10-4, I'm in.
The crematorium is closed.
I just saw the smoke go up for the last time. Here we go. Definitely got some traffic in Helena, Montana. For as small of a town it is, there is a lot of people on the road at, I don't know, what time is it, noon on a Monday? Guys, I'm not sure where we are here. We're pulled off of this clover leaf that all of a sudden, boom, there's some stuff here. We're at Fix Conco. Welcome to Drummond. We're in Drummond. All right. Ooh, there's some old sleds over there. But yeah, we in Drummond, Montana. Stopped at a little town called Drummond, Montana to get some necessities and food and stuff like that. Now we just got about, it says 26 miles to the place where we're going to camp, but that's about 20 miles east of Missoula, and we got to go into Missoula first to supply up because we're going to be out for a few days doing the dispersed camping thing. Hope you guys are digging this, man. Got some pretty cool stuff coming up. Going to Missoula, and then we're going to Glacier, and then we're going to Canada. So the next week's going to be exciting. I mean, the next couple months are going to be exciting, but the next week we're going to actually get out of Montana and get into Canada. I've only ever been into Nova Scotia, Canada. So, like I said, we're going to continue on the new stuff. Wow, look at it. Mountains blowing up out here. There's so much open space out here. It's pretty far out. Looking forward to doing some dispersed camping. Definitely feel like I'm a little spoiled lately. I'm not complaining, mind you, but balance. It's all about balance. So, had a great time in Paradise Valley. And then Helena and hit the motel for the night. I'm not gonna lie, I slept in the van last night. I had a bed, but I've come quite comfortable in here. One of these days I'm gonna show you guys what's going on in here. I mean, obviously from this shot you can see most of it, but gosh, look at that. Like, that's a cool little spot right there. If it wasn't next to the highway, it would be amazing. Look at how freaking wide open everything is out here, man. And altitude wise, I think we're about 6,000 feet-ish, something like that. So I mean, it's not like we're real high up. Like these 80-mile-an-hour speed limits here. Yeah, Montana has not disappointed so far. All right, everybody. We're gonna get off here at this Rock Creek Road to check it out a little bit. Heard that there is dispersed camping here. So before we go into Missoula and then come all the way back, we decided we're going to check it out and see what we can find. So I'm assuming we're going to the Rock Creek recreation area. Sounds like it to me. Beautiful freaking area, man. I tell you, it does not disappoint. Montana does not disappoint. And that is a dead end to the right. We got a brown sign recreation area coming up. And to all of you out there who know, then you know brown signs are good signs, because that leads us to BLM oftentimes. Let's see what we got. The Rock Creek Fisherman's Mercantile.
Thanks for seat.
Campground, restaurant, trips, fishing, laundromat. Alright, y'all, I just saw a sign. We got close to a mile, I guess. We're going to a place called the Norton Campground. Nortons are motorcycles, so that's cool. Don't know, it's a first come, first serve. Don't know if it's a fee area. Don't know much about it at all. But we're about a mile away. This is a really pretty freaking area out here. There are some amazing entrances to ranches that you can't see, and then there's some places that you can see that are just awesome as well. Definitely my kind of area, that's for sure. There's a river here, there's a mountain here. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot of people here. Works for me. Now we could get up to this campground and find out that there's a boatload of human beings here. So I'm not getting my hopes up just yet, but we're about, I don't know, if this road goes through, that would be awesome. But I would say that at any given time, we won't be more than 30 miles away from Missoula. I mean, there's definitely some compound areas back here, you know, with some stuff going on. All right, here we go. What do we got? Junction Ranch Creek Road is a half a mile ahead, and Norton Campground is here on the right. I guess we're not gonna go in there.
We're about 0.2 miles to the next one that we're aware of.
10-4. Well, that was bogus. We got out here only to find out that the campground isn't opening because they're working on the water system there. It'd be really cool if they put that on the website. But what are you gonna do? At least we found out now at 10 after 3 rather than at 10 after 7 or 10 after 9. I mean, if that's what would happen, we'd have just pulled on one of these spots back here. But I'm going to back in and let them go because they got the map. Oh, anymore. All right. We're going to Missoula. See you there. All right, everybody. So we're in Missoula now. I'm filming, but honestly, the sun's at a pretty bad spot from what I'm seeing. It's probably not going to be that great of a video. But we're here. Now we're looking for the Wally World. See what we can find. Struck out on our first attempt at dispersed camping. So we're just going to get supplies and see what they came up with up front. I'm sure we'll figure something out. There's all kinds of stuff here. If we got it, man, we'll stay in a parking lot. I know they got Cracker Barrels and Home Depots and Wally Worlds, and they got a college here. There's casinos everywhere. So I don't think it'd be too hard to find a spot that we don't got to pay for tonight. I mean, there's a casino freaking sign everywhere. I cannot get over how many casinos there are in freaking Montana. If you got a gambling problem, you might want to not ever come to Montana. That's free information. All right, everybody. So we ended up where right now we are in a Cracker Barrel parking lot because we just got done at Wally World and they had signs there. So it's like we went and got something to eat and biggity bam. But that is going to do it for this one. I hope you guys are enjoying this whole Alaskan adventure. Tomorrow we're heading to Glacier. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do it so you know what's going on because we're going all the way to Alaska. But that's going to do it for this one. We'll see you on the next one. Keep on. Look at right here. It says it. Keep on vanning. Oh.